Alright guys, this is a battle with Ridley, my buddy from Pojo, and it's just a battle for fun. He's testing out a few new things, and I'm using a NU Trick Room team. So here we go. And he's gonna Icy Wind with Gengar, and I Trick Room, which is awesome for me. And I predict his switch, and I go with a Sleep Powder. So that's wicked awesome, and I send in Clamperl, which is so cool. It's just like so powerful, but it can't take a hit at all. So I surf on Magnezone, and I'm thinking he won't attack, so I'm gonna surf again. He sets up Light Screen, and I surf again, and I get a crit, which is really cool. So, and he sends out Lantern, and I figure, well, he can't do anything there, and I send in, that guy, and I figure, alright, I can take any hit that he throws at me, except for Ice Beam, and he T-Waves, and he gets the Ice Beam off, because Trick Room expired, and I survive his Ice Beam, which really made me nervous, but then I get to explode, and I don't have to deal with Lantern because Lantern is way cool, way awesome. And I send in Solrock, and I'm pretty sure he can take a Waterfall because I forget how I EV'd him, but I EV'd him so he's bulky. And I set up Trick Room, and I'm slower, and I go for the explosion, but he sends in Gengar. And actually, he knew it was coming because, you know, me and Ridley talk a lot of stuff over and give each other ideas and stuff. So I'm sure he remembered, if not, you know, good prediction. Anyways, I send in this guy and the Marowak, and I Stone Edge, but yeah, I knew it was 2-hit KO, so I just left him in and Stone Edged again. I'm kind of nervous here. And he sends in his own guy, and I switch into Clamperl so I can deal out some more damage. And I surf, and I Trick Room just expired, and I don't have another Trick Roomer, and that's like really sucky for me, and I really should have at least 3. Anyways, he sends in Gengar, and I let him Giga Drain because, you know, what are you going to do with Clamperl now? Nothing. So I send in Armaldo, and I get Will-O-Wisped, which sucks. And I hit him with the Stone Edge, gets him to less than half, and I just know I can't do anything. So I send in my special wall, Raichu, and this is a set that Ridley created, so he should know it well, but it actually does a lot of good for me. I get the Light Screen set up on his Switch, and he brings in his Zangoose, which is pretty cool. I wish, and he Sword Dances, and I'm like, alright, perfect opportunity. This is my first successful Encore, and he's stuck in Sword Dance. So, awesome, awesome. I get the wish, I switch out, I go in Marowak, and he's in Sword Dance, and I go for Earthquake because I thought that he wouldn't pass up max attack, and hoping that he'd snap out of Encore, and I really should have just Stone Edged, and I don't want to take a Will-O-Wisp with him too, because he's like my only attacker, and if I have any hopes of winning, he needs to stay unstatused. So I go in with Raichu, I absorb the WoW, I set up the Light Screen, and I take the Giga Drain fairly well. And, oh, brother, this was a good match. I Encore him, and he's just going to be stuck in the Giga Drain. And, what do? I probably wish. Oh, he withdraws. Oh, I Encore again. No, a knockoff. That's right. I knock off his life orb, which is really, really, really good for me. And then he's in Sword Dance, and I'm going to Encore him again? Probably, I think so. Yeah, I think I do, and he switches. Yeah, that's right. I Encore and he switched, and I get Light Screen to wear off. Oops. And I burned, and I wish, which is pretty neat. And he does the Giga Drain, he gets me down to 30. But after the burn, I think I'm at 10? Yeah. And I set up the light screen. It's really my only hope of coming away with this match with a win. And I send in Marowak. And I go for the Stone Edge. Luckily, Giga Drain with the light screen on him just doesn't do anything. So I Stone Edge him. And it takes him almost all the way down. I'm kicking myself, and he's thinking I'm gonna go for Stone Edge again, and I'm like, no, I decided to hit a Fire Punch because I can't deal with 80% accuracy, and if it misses, I'm so mad. And so I went with Fire Punch, and it took him down, and he sends in Zangoose and Source Dance, and I Earthquake because he did not attack because he was a last resort Zangoose. So, you know, I won because he had to Source Dance before he could attack. Good game.